Good evening. Hello. Okay, go 1 second here. Oh, interesting. Why don't we have history records here? Actually, we should have. Stop. And here it should be saved. Hahaha, it is not here. So we have some problem here. Oh yeah, sure, we completely skipped saving in the local memory in Realm database. So where we will do that? Actually, it's too hard. Hey German, hello. Chile, nice. Chile in the chat. Yeah, that's more like US time zone. US, America. Hey Jawad. Okay, yeah, actually we have to call the save data. Perhaps we should save data on each and every timer. So basically just here on stop timer we are saving that. Current result is assigned here. Basically on stop timer we will save those and that should work, yeah. And perhaps we should set the timer to the 0 as well. Hey Thomas. Hey Alex. Oh, thank you, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, I started today on the morning working on my own app, but I have so close to be ready to submit application for release. Basically I need just some Paywall on onboarding and then I'm kind of ready to go. So I found one bug right now that should be fixed just now. So basically on each stop timer we should save result, whatever happens after that, and that will be done. I hope. No update plan, just to test that again. Kind of works. Yeah, and here we have our history records in the 0 result. How? Actually, there is no point to save 0 result. I don't know how we get the 0 result, but if current is more than 0, then we will save it, otherwise, why? Stop. So probably that is still 0, but should not be saved. result. And update plan this time. Hey Oleg. Thank you for videos, they motivate me not to give up studying Swift. Oh, that's really nice to hear, yeah. That's kind of the main reason why I started YouTube, just to inspire others and motivate a bit if that's possible. And yeah, happy to hear, yeah. Sometimes yeah, we need a little bit motivation to some example to see that yeah, success is possible. Why do you build for iPhone 13 Pro? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I can build on whatever. Basically, I'm switching between iPhone 8, iPhone 13 mini, iPhone 14 Pro. Those have iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 40 Pro. They have exactly the same screen. Actually, not exactly. There are tiny difference, but from development perspective, it's the same screen size. But I'm running on different models because on different models I have different state of the app, different state of subscription, and also those devices have different size, all that stuff. Different screens, yada yada. Yeah, I left on iPhone 13 because I tested previous app on iPhone 13. That doesn't really matter, iPhone 40 or iPhone 13. But generally, I am focusing to have my app working the best on kind of regular size phones. Those are most popular. So that's iPhone 13, iPhone 14, because I am using Max models usually, but those are not most popular models. And yeah, regular size phones are more popular than big ones. But that's handy, useful, and I recommend to switch between different devices time to time. 1, 2, 3, 4 session. Why it's not blurred out? Should not it blurred out a bit? Okay, this should be free user, and for free user we are showing how many results. Let's say a few more. I don't remember from my head how many results we are showing for free users. I imagine those are 5, maybe more. Oh yeah, it's more, but yeah, it works. Yeah, more results should be blurred out, and we are showing last 10 probably, last 5, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, that works as expected. Okay, good. Okay, that works fine. Now startup. Basically on very first launch I would like to show some kind of paywall, and probably I will show just my regular paywall, which is this one. And yeah, that's about it. I will not show onboarding anything. We still have onboarding storyboard here in the app, but I don't know. I don't think that we really need it for real. Because there are some explanation, we are kind of setting some default breath holding time, but that is not really needed here. And this one, I don't know, that is kind of explanation how to use application, but I added all that information here in guidance already, so I don't think that is really kind of necessary to have. And definitely you always lost some users in onboarding, so it is always important to get users as quick as possible inside the app to do not waste time. Oh, let me check, do I have kind of in Discord, did we got automatic notification last time that didn't happen? Discord, no, Discord Canary, yeah, this one. No, we don't. For some reason we don't. Announcements. Let me post announcement on Discord. Channel, live stream. Okay. Good. So yeah, this dashboard is this kind of onboarding storyboard is not really needed. Oh, hey Megan. Hello. Okay, so basically I just fixed the very last bug what I found. Hopefully there are no anything left. So we need just Paywall for onboarding, and then it is it. Hey Muhammad. Oh, Germany. Good. I know Guten Tag, but yeah, Guten Tag. Guten Tag will work. That's about almost a part of almost half of all my German, yeah, what I know. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it is good evening. Guten Abend, yeah. Guten Tag was more like just general hello. Guten Abend. Okay, we'll try to remember that. The folks will be happy to see that I learn more German. Okay, so how we can move users to some kind of onboarding flow. Onboarding. For UI kit project, for me that is absolutely clear how to do that. Basically you are kind of creating separate storyboards if you are using separate storyboards and moving user from just through to whatever storyboard you like. Onboarding SwiftUI tutorial, maybe? Can we, without video, just... Oh, you're from Austria, nice, yeah, that's also German. Simple, slick, SwiftUI onboarding view. onboarding with SwiftUI. Basically, I'm kind of curious how you route to the different views for onboarding and how you route back to the kind of main view. This post assumes at least basic knowledge of SwiftUI. Okay, perhaps I can handle that. Shameless plug. Okay. Yeah, perhaps I just show Model-E, that page from mine screen. That could be easiest one. Hey Maros. Secretly streaming, yeah, here on YouTube. I don't know, probably I just, if user is not kind of, if that is very first launch for the user, first startup for the app, probably I just show Model-E that screen and that's it. That could be easiest way. I just want to check, maybe I'm missing out something kind of important. And currently I'm not thinking about some onboarding, multiple screens, something. I just want to show Paywall. When user is going inside in the app, just show Paywall and that's it. Maybe part of them will decide to kind of subscribe. It's worth trying. Good morning, Ladislav. Is it morning for you? Yeah, it should be, yeah. For me, it's very close to midnight. Yeah, probably I will just show. Where do I live? I'm living in Latvia, that's North Europe, next to Finland and Russia. Baltic Sea, that place. Cold and dark country in North Europe. Hey, Karipos, hello. Yeah, perhaps I will just show that sheet Model-E and that's it. Let's see what kind of counters do we have. I think that we are counting app startups in user defaults. That was app storage something? No. How I name it that I don't remember. Are there any opportunities for Python developer there? I'm from India. In Latvia, Python development, I don't know how many Python developers are needed in Latvia exactly, but if you can work in Latvia, if you have work permission in Latvia, you can work in all the Europe, perhaps, and then there are plenty of jobs for developers. Fox with hey Fox, wrong streaming site, really? I think that was enough for Twitch today. That was definitely enough. Okay, exercise item. User settings. So what detail did I? Okay, here it is. App user defaults. Okay. Subscription is active. Remove and vibration. Okay, we have session counter. Yep. Oh, interesting. And when I am increasing that, I don't remember. Perhaps I did that in UI kit view. Oh, that's running end screen. Okay. It's still used. Okay, that's good. I was just too lazy, folks. I was thinking maybe I should play a game, but then I should kind of unplug my Mac from monitor and plug Windows to it, and then I decided, I will play Xcode a bit. Yeah, your apical works. Yeah, that's really always kind of that yay moment when you are kind of working on something and it works. Yeah, that's why programming is cool. Yeah. And we have special offer counter. And yeah, we are counting that on disappear. Okay. yeah. Working until he dies. And especially after my today's speech that yeah, you have to have your kind of rest time and play games and do the stuff, right? It's fine. Yeah, I don't know about API calls in Swift because on projects that I was working for the last few years, we have some kind of our own in-house libraries for backend calls, for API calls and so on. So I wasn't challenged a lot to kind of, deal with that. My wife is sleeping already. I had how many hours break? From 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 hours. Yeah, that was kind of 4 hours of family time. I was driving to pick her up from the work event, drive it home, and then we had some family time. I had a beer, still have one. She had a wine, and now she's sleeping and I'm working. All is good, all is good. I'm not divorced yet. No worries, no worries. My work is not getting in a way. Make code larger. Ah yeah, right, sure. No problem. Here you go. Okay, so we have... Oh, it's way too large. Maybe like that. Yeah, beer's the best. Exactly. Balmer speak, you know. User's default wrapper. So basically, session counter. Yeah, but we are not counting basically startups for the app. Yeah, Tuborg is not bad, yeah. I will say that Tuborg is nice beach beer when you are in hot country and so on, but beers in Latvia are way more heavy because it is cold and dark place. And basically after 5 beers it's already close to the end of the night. Hey, blah blah blah. Yes, I'm holding my streak on daily on my projects. I was working on the morning today and I'm working on the evening again, so I'm all overachieving my goal, yeah. Yeah, sure, Christoph. Sure, I was in Poland. Because for one reason is basically you have no chances to not be in Poland if you like to travel somewhere by car from Latvia. So yes, for sure. But I have been in Poland also just to travel in Poland. I have been 2 times in Gdansk just to go to Gdansk, and once we've driven around for a week in Poland. Basically that was Krakow, Zakopane, then hiking in Tatras, then Togur, probably Togur, then the Gdansk, Malbork, and back to Latvia. Yeah, it's a nice country, I like it. How do you come up with such niche app concepts? What research did you do before starting development phase? You know, that is easy if you are doing... Basically, you need at least one customer to understand the customer's needs, and I'm doing very boring stuff. I'm just making applications for myself. And yeah, that's it. And basically, all the projects that I did so far, not all of them are financially successful, but all of the projects that I did so far, I did for myself. What are all those up here in menu bar? Oh, there are many. That is Pomodoro timer, we don't need it now anymore. That is screen grabbing up, this is 1Password, that is lift, we don't need it now anymore as well. What is that actually? Oh, that is just switching focus, yeah, right. This one is kind of probably most interesting one, that is kind of statistics from your PC, whatever is going on here. Oh, it's beach balling, what a shame. Stream Deck, 1Password. Ooh, that's not 1Password, that's setup up. 1Password, we already been on that. Shortcuts, that is it. This one. AirBuddy, showing battery of your mobile devices. So that is it. We covered all of them. And yeah, that's weather. Basically to see what's going on. Probably we should count startups as well, not only sessions. I don't know. Or we can just assume that if the best result is 0, user didn't start to use application at all. Actually, that could work, yeah. I will not like to add one more counter. Session counter will not really work here, because session is kind of finished training. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's go for that. Basically, if best result is 0, we will assume that user didn't start to use application because it is necessary to start with setting this number to something. Yeah, let's go for that. And so we should show sheet here. How we do that? If I could remember. I have to Google that. SwiftUI show view modeling. Full screen. Sheet. Yeah, that's what I started to write. And why I don't see autocomplete here? Oh, maybe because I am one level too deep. We should do that here. Sheet. Oh, yeah, here it is. binding identifier. So that will be state var show. Let's set it to true just to show it immediately. And content will be premium offer view. Let's test that. Oh, probably we should move it one level up. Cannot convert to all building. Why? Okay, let's move that one level up. Something is wrong here. Maybe. Maybe we can do that on Z stack here. You'll see. Hey, I keep. Okay, let's check that example. It is on button here. Oh, I missed it. This is presented. Oh yeah, absolutely wrong. Is presented. Yes. It's absolutely different. Like that. And then like that. No. Yes. And we don't need this content stuff here. Is it better? At least a little bit? Maybe? Please? Yes, it's built. Okay, let's run. Let's run to see if that works. Oh yeah, nice. It shows. Okay, we can't get to the all plans because this is not in the navigation view, navigation stack. Boom, boom, boom. And if I will put that in separate navigation, maybe that will broke this flow. Okay, let's try, we'll see how bad that will be. Am I using any App Store optimization tools? I did. But I'm not doing that regularly, let's say. So I used what was that? If I could remember that name. AppRadar probably. Yes, I used AppRadar. And days before, for a while ago, it was possible to, I guess I used email to log in. Yes. It was possible to do App Store optimization for free. Also, I was on trial few times. Also, I paid few months for it, but it is something around 50 euros in a month, something like that. ASO score, probably it still shows, yeah, it shows ASO score, and it was kind of possible to do that App Store optimization for 3 days, months, years ago. And I paid for a while for this service as well. So I used this one for App Store optimization. But, I don't know. I am in the App Store with that freely diving application for years, since 2016. So basically, yeah, we need to probably be on the premium, some kind of premium version to see those suggestions for updates and so on and so on. But basically I use this tool. I think that for freediving application helps a lot that this application is in the App Store since 2016, and back in the days there was, I don't know, maybe 2 more apps. Currently there are more copycats. So yep. Do you work for the company? Yes, I'm working. I have contract as a consultant for a company, and I'm working during the days for that company. That is basically freelance, but I'm working full-time hours. There is no big difference between that and full-time job. Yeah. That's technically still freelance, but yeah, you know. So thanks for your streams on Twitch. I decided to change my PC to Mac Mini for web development. Hope I get very responsible interface, convenience and speed. Yeah, you will. If that Mac Mini is M1 Mac Mini, you definitely will see improvement. And yeah, that's really whatever PC you're using, most likely you will still see improvement if that is M1 Mac Mini. If it is Intel Mac Mini, that will be more or less the same, but yeah. Okay, what will happen if we will put this in navigation stack? Funny K-Cup. I don't have it installed now on the keyboard. It is here. Oh, did my camera just died? Or what happened? Oh no, it's working. Keycap is here. But that is not my only one funny keycap. I have a few more. Here is one more with kind of dragon inside. It's kind of hard to see. I try to zoom in. This one is with dragon inside. Yeah, it's really hard to see. One more with plants and ladybug. No, that's not ladybug, but something like that, yeah. Those are kind of... Those are fun and cool, yeah, keycaps. I like them. But I have to say that I'm not buying them. I got them just sent to me. Those are way too expensive to just throw money to them. But I had this one installed. This is plants on it. I had that installed on my OG80 keyboard. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's okay to use them on keyboard. No problems with that. Yeah, that spider is really fun. But yeah, that spider you are not supposed to install all of that spider on keyboard, because those legs are separate thing. Basically, those legs are just like stand for keycap. That's kind of cool, yeah. Come on, you can do better. it's really fun. Would your iPhone wallpaper? Yeah, maybe. It's also really fun, really cool, like desktop accessories, and also, yeah, you can really use them on keys which you are not using often. For me, that plant was on print keycap, on print key on OG 80. So yeah. Oh, I'm managing that really well, I have to say. Basically, I have to say, yeah, the desk is more messy. Now I have one more screen. Here is one more screen, which is just for streaming. And I have still laptop screen here, just, I don't know, for some work chat, stuff like that. And this is kind of main screen for programming and so on. I have to say that desk was looking less messy with one big monitor, but pixel density and resolution is much better on this screen, so it is kind of nicer to work on that monitor, and also that is way more handy for streaming, because I just sending this kind of monitor, you are seeing that is this monitor what you see. I'm just kind of sharing this monitor on stream with that ultra wide. It was impossible to share all the screen. I had to crop out some part of it, and yeah, that was kind of messy. Is it Pro HDR? No, it is not. I am poor, I am broke. That is just Apple Display. That is not Pro HDR. So switching, going down from 49 to 32 4K, that was kind of big difference. For the 32-inch 4K monitor to this 27-inch 5K was easy peasy. What keyboard I'm using? Let's see if we have that command here. Maybe I will be able to share the link as well. Will that happen? Yeah, thank you, Nightbot. A year ago I developed an app. It only receives 4 to 5 downloads each day, and its revenue growth is poor. 4 to 5 downloads in a day, it is not a lot. You should analyze why that happens. Do you have similar applications in the App Store, and do they have more downloads? If yes, then so what is their competitive advantage? I would kind of take a look from on that kind of perspective, because 4 to 5 downloads, it is not much. Yeah, because if there is no similar applications in the App Store, maybe you are kind of solving problem for no audience. Maybe there is no audience for that problem, but you are kind of solving. If you see similar applications in the App Store, so yeah, I will say so, you know, if you have very original idea and you see that there is no app in the App Store which is solving that idea, there are few reasons why that may happen. Maybe there was few applications already and those already went out from the App Store because there is no business, and yeah, basically that is it. But if you have idea and you are going to the App Store and you see, oh shit, there are already 3, 4, 5 apps in the App Store, that's actually not bad. Then you have idea which is kind of already kind of proved that there is market for this idea, and then you can try to analyze what you see in the App Store, what are kind of weaknesses of those apps, what you see in the App Store, what you could improve in your app, what you can do differently, and so on and so on. So 4 to 5 downloads each day is not a lot. From other perspective, if you are serving problem for a very small niche and you still have audience, even if that audience is small, but you have 4 to 5 downloads, if you are solving big enough pain for that audience, then you can charge quite a bit of money for solving that problem. And probably if you have one customer in a day, that is plenty for you. If you have 4 to 5 downloads, and if you can convert, I don't know, 4 to 5 downloads in a day, that's fine. That's 40, 50 downloads in a week. Okay, less, but whatever, 30 downloads in a week. If you can convert 3 from those to the paid customers, and if you can charge from 10 to, I don't know, $30, so it is already money, right? And if it is a monthly subscription, if you can charge that money for monthly subscription, it will grow eventually. So yeah. Yeah, no need to sorry for many questions, that's fine. That's why we are here, right? Yeah, it is not HDR. Can't afford that, yeah. What is biggest tip for overcoming laziness? Take a look on your bills and think about where you will be in 5 years if you will continue to do whatever you do today. Hello from Ukraine. Oh, Slava Ukraine. Hey, free developer, hello. 9 hours of streaming and more in the evening. Bogdan, those were not 9 hours of stream. Those were 11. Those were 11 on Twitch. What's the behind the camera? Behind the camera we have kind of big window. Yeah, second stream, yeah. Hey, Vladimir. Let me see if I can add Epo Cam. Bedtime reminder, okay. Later, please. Epo Cam Pro. Let me see if we can make exclusive room tour. Oh, thanks for sub. Welcome to the stream. Who was that? I can see, it's covered. Anyways, hello. Let me see if I can one more camera to the stream. Let me try to add. Boom. Scene. FO camera. Okay. Okay, let's try. Okay, now you should see. Yeah, you have seen now in corner. So basically that is my camera. Canon. That is light what we have here to do not sit in the darkness. And there. That is TV, and behind TV, it is not balcony, that is just big window. And that's it. And here is the kitchen part. Basically that is just corner of living room where I am sitting. That's it. Where is the Epocam? Let's switch it off. Okay, now you see. Now you know how that looks. I'm trying to write app that shows your school uni schedule in a week view with school resizable files. Resizable files? Drag and drop for admin. Do you know what library framework that can make my task easier, faster? Well, you're not even saying where you are trying to drop your files and so on. That sounds like some kind of web app. I don't know anything about web development. My motivation to learn web development is I hate all those JS, PHP libraries and frameworks. Yeah, yeah, that also kind of helps. I think that motivations can be positive, but negative motivation is stronger. That's why I said, just think where you will be in 5 years if you will keep going, keep doing what you are doing right now. So if you are doing something kind of not great, not working on your goal, so you will be in exactly the same place where you are, or even worse. So that's yeah, why I'm kind of suggesting to think about where you will be if you will keep moving with today's kind of trajectory. Yeah. And yeah, if you have something negative on your day-to-day kind of work and so on, then yeah, that also can be good motivator. Let me see if I pin this. Hi from Kiev. Oh, hello. One more from Ukraine. Hello. Your video camera is very impressive. What camera you are using for live stream? So I just showed my camera, and let me see if we have. Basically, that is Canon EOS R. Maybe Nightbot will come up with links. Yeah, here it is. EOS R and 15 to 35 millimeters lens. For camera, lens is more important. For video and photo quality, lens basically is first, camera second. If you have very good camera but crappy lens, the result will be so-so. Are you using your old keyboard with the white, blue and orange? No, not yet. A lot of magnets, a lot of travels. Yeah, that's true. Didn't you have 49 LG monitor? No, I didn't, but I had 49 Dell monitor. Your setups make me jealous. No reason to be jealous. You can. I started freelancing in 2016, and basically it was kind of slow growing since then. Oh, hey George. You decided to watch you months ago and I saw you on YouTube recommendations. Yeah, nice. Nice that YouTube recommendations works. If you are only working on MacBook Pro, what stand you're using to bring screen to eye level? Currently, I have my MacBook on the desk shelf from GrooveMate. It is a little bit too low, but if I am traveling, I'm using next stand. I don't know where it is now. I can show it, can't show it, but basically next stand. It is light plastic stand, good for traveling, doesn't look great in setup. Thoughts on AirPods Max versus Sony MX4. MX4 are cheaper. MX4 collapse into smaller. Basically, if you like to have them in pocket, you can do something like that with Sony MX4. MX4 are much cheaper, and only benefit on AirPods Max Pro will be switching between Apple devices and support for more than 2 devices. Sony MX4 supports up to 2 devices. You can switch between 2 Bluetooth devices. So yeah, I already had Sony MX4 when Apple released their AirPods, so I didn't buy them. And currently today I will not buy AirPods Max because I expect that someday soon we will see AirPods Max 2, because Apple already using next generation of their chip for headphones. In new AirPods Max they are using H2 chip. In previous generation AirPods Pro and AirPods Max they are using H1 chip. What is different? Better noise cancellation, better sound quality, and so on and so on. So yeah, today I will still buy Sony MX4. If price is the same and I do not care about size, then maybe AirPods Max. But if possible, I will wait to get AirPods Max 2. Do you read more books? Yes. What are some of your favorites? I don't know. From non-fiction, Neuromancer, Hitchhiker's Guide in Galaxy Hitchhiker's Guide. I don't remember exact name. Douglas Adams book. I don't know. Many books. From latest, what I read from kind of productivity books, I like Make a Time book. That was a good one. I always struggling up with coming up with interesting app ideas. Even initially interesting ones become boring. Shortly into development, I lose motivation to complete. Any advice? Finish your projects. It happens with me also all the time. I have kind of urge to jump to different project. Just have that development scope very small. MVP should be small and simple. You should be able to develop that application in a few months. Of course, if you're a total beginner and you are learning on each step, that will take more time. But if you more or less familiar with your tools, so build something that you can build in a month or few. Iconix keyboard you had before or not? What? Iconix. This is Iconix keyboard. I have quite a few Iconix. OG80. Yeah, I have two of OG80 keyboards. Here in the shelf I have two OG80s here, one white, another black. Those are good keyboards. What do you think? Should I buy AirPods 2 now? Do you mean AirPods Pro or just AirPods 2? AirPods Pro 2 second generation, yeah, should be nice if they hold in your ears. For me, they're falling off from ears. Is it ASAP written in Swift? Got already backend on server and database and want to stick with SwiftUI since I don't know UI kit. You can stick with SwiftUI, you don't need UI kit. So yeah, that's good. Christoph, do you remember what? Sorry, I lost the context. Sorry. Any reason you are using wire with Sony MX4? Yeah, there are multiple reasons, but wires are better than Bluetooth always. And for meetings, Zoom calls and so on, I highly recommend to use wires because Bluetooth, once in a while, you will be disconnected. With cables, you will be most of the time connected. That's why. When I'm just working on my own and do not streaming, or if I'm not on calls, then I'm using Bluetooth. If I am on streams or if I'm editing video, when kind of delay is important because Bluetooth has delay, then I'm using cables, wires. Could you go iPad only? No. I mean AirPods, yeah, sorry, I'm not following AirPods at all because AirPods falling out from my ears just, I don't know, if I'm just, I don't know, sitting without moving. I bought what was the latest AirPod model and gifted to my wife and she's happy and using them and everything is just fine. I do not see reasons why I do not buy them. Because that's H1 or H2 kind of chip is more important for noise cancelling and a little bit for sound improvements. To be frank, sound quality in regular AirPods is okay, but you should not expect a lot from them. AirPods Pro are a bit better, sound quality is a little bit better. Frankly, if you are asking me, I will suggest I'm using those headphones. Those are Beats Fit Pro. Canon, you can do better. Yeah, Beats Fit Pro. And those are tiny bit cheaper comparing with AirPods Pro. They have better bass. Kind of music is kind of little bit better for music, and they are not falling out from ears when you are doing exercises. Basically, yeah, I bought those and using them, and I'm kind of really happy with them. And they are acting similar to AirPods. Basically, that all the recognition by Apple devices, switching between devices, all that stuff. Basically, they have that H1 chip inside as well, so they are acting similarly. What's that for small waterfall display in the background? That is Bluetooth speaker. That is small computer which is Bluetooth speaker as well. And it shows why the development community can be a really nice share code. Prefer language that people are mean and look down on other people. Why the development community can be really nice, other than you mention your preferred programming language that people are mean and look down on other people. But I don't know. You know, that is more like question about people. I don't know, there are so many programming memes also about HTML programmers, you know. I don't know, you can do a lot of jokes about PHP developers, but I personally know two my friends are very strong PHP developers, and they are, as programmers, they are way better than I am. So, I don't know, I don't have a problem with that, but that is more question about people. And those are just shitty human beings who are doing that, and try to do not be around with them. Try to avoid guys like that. And yeah, I know that's kind of maybe sounds... Oh, that's nice. 2 back buttons. That's maybe kind of sounds too simple, but that's really how I see that. Oh yeah, that works nice so far, but then we have 2 back buttons. Yeah, that sucks because we have 2 navigation views nested. It kind of works nice on startup. Can I have that navigation view optional somehow? Yeah, if I will show just that view without all plans and restore, purchase and all that stuff, probably Apple will be not happy. Perhaps I need this view to have option to show that all plans button. Oh, that's fine. We have more information here. That is just glitch of fetching products. Because we need that privacy policy, terms of service, restore purchases, all that stuff. If we will show that all plans as another sheet, that could work. That could be easier to implement. Will that work? Yeah, that will, actually. I just show another sheet with all plans and that will be it. I will not need to deal, that will be not necessary to deal with that navigation stack duplication and we are just fine. Yeah. Yeah, actually that will work. Actually that will work. Do we need navigation stack deeper? In that purchase flow? Probably not. That is at the very end of it. Because those are web views what we are opening. One web view, another web view, and that is just button to restore purchases. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I will show that view. Yeah, that will work. That I don't need that navigation view here. What is the lowest iOS version? I just dropped iOS 14. I guess I'm requesting iOS 15 now already. General. What? Oh no, that is for snapshots. Yeah, iOS 15. And I think that I will have to support that iOS 15 at least till the middle of the year. I mean, middle of the next year. I already have to deal with older iOS versions on freelance projects. I don't really want to deal with that in my side projects as well. For freelance projects, the lowest version what we are supporting is iOS 13, which is quite old already. Okay, premium offer view. Where is those all plans? Here it is. So that will be button instead of navigation link. And here we have actually example for that. Show sheet, exactly what we need. That will be all plans. Sheet is presented. So we will need showing sheet state variable here. I don't know why you have that string and bool here, so we're already defining that it's not necessary to have it here, but whatever. Okay, let's remove them to have it consistent. Oh, interesting, we have optional string and it is set. Ah, yeah, we have to have the optional string here. Yeah, we have to have it. That's correct. For this one, that is correct. Okay, and this will be purchase view. That could work, let's see. Also could be nice to make it looking nice. Okay, we have all plans and that should be another sheet. Oh, restore purchases. It's not nicely hidden. Yeah, we have that insert for. tab bar. I will remove something from the text wall. The text wall actually is not nice here, and then that will be clearly visible. The screen, I don't know, that screen that should be here because we have more kind of offers and so on and so on. Mine selling screen anyways is the previous one. No one cares about solo developer, let's delete that. Like that. I just want to feed that restore purchases in the regular iPhone screen. Okay, all plans. Yeah, nice. It's kind of nice to have close button here, but you can just move it down, and it is not necessary to have that close button here. That is a little bit sneaky. You kind of don't have exit from here. Basically just default approach for user most likely is just hit that start 7 days trial. Where is my purchase flow? Okay, yeah, we have this error on simulator. I have to test that on device. That screen should disappear. Oh, we are already in sleep. Focus mode, let's go back. Let's run on the phone to see if it is dismissed. Okay, nice. We have our paywall here. Start 7 days trial. Yes, subscribe. All set. Okay, it doesn't dismiss it automatically. We should dismiss it. Premium overview. Oh, here it is commented out for some reason. Basically this is to dismiss current screen. Oh, we don't have presentation mode here. How so? Why? Purchase view. Yeah, we should have this one. Premium overview. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, start 7-day trial on, and it dismisses itself. Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. Actually, this kind of works. Is it commit? Is it done? Oh no, it is not. It is not, because it will show that premium offer on each and every startup. Of course, we don't want to do it. Don't want to see that. What is the name on playlist? That is Epidemic Sounds live streaming playlist. And that is paid service. Basically, yeah. I don't have a link in this video, but I have a link to the Epidemic Sounds in almost each and every video description. But basically that is service for royalty-free music. To use it in your videos, live streams, Instagram, Reels, TikToks, and so on and so on. It is on about the same price range category what you have for any other music services, but this is royalty-free music. Basically, you can use it for your content. Okay, maybe it's a little bit more pricey. It was 10 plus something, maybe 30 euros in a month. So it's more expensive than Spotify. Okay, content view. Will that work? Fingers crossed. Yeah, it will work. Yeah, by the way, I was serious about that Balmer speak in the description. Cheers. That wasn't a joke. Okay, can we dismiss that? We can. Oh, so basically max breadth should be more than 0. Best result should be more. Oh, no. Less than 0. I just spent the whole day working on my paywall. Yeah, paywall is important. That is totally fine to spend full day or more on paywall. Because paywall is important. Okay, now it works correctly. So if we will have less, actually we need less or equal to 0. Because paywall can make or break your kind of success. And that is really important, yeah. Definitely worth time kind of looking for kind of examples, think about wording, all that stuff. That is important. Oh, wait a minute. Why it didn't save my... I said 0 here. Why it is back to 20? Okay, now it is 0. Now let's kill the app. Start again. Now we should see paywall. Yeah, here it is. All plans still works. We have all the plans. We can dismiss this. We can dismiss that. It's kind of solid. Start here. I will say that kind of works. You know what I will do now? Submitting to the App Store. We'll see if they will approve. I will think about what I am doing next. Am I going to kind of release that, or I'm not going to release that? I will still have kind of time to change my mind, do whatever I like. Oh yeah, I know, we should probably fix user interface for iPhone SE. So perhaps that's tomorrow. Okay, I will commit this thing because this is done. New onboarding screen, basically that is it. Okay. We forgot how to Google. Yeah, that happens. That's fine. Take a break. Maybe some meditation can help. Okay, that is closed. After release, basically, that is next. Okay, let's do kind of test on iPhone SE. I don't really feel that I will fix it today. But yeah, perhaps I should take a look if Apple will reject it because of broken screens for iPhone SE. I will not be happy. Okay, now that will be very sad story to take a look on iPhone 8 or iPhone 7. Basically those are the same. Okay, let's launch to see how bad it is. If that is just 1-2 screens, I could fix that. If it is more than one screen, that will be task for tomorrow. Okay, so far it works. I don't like those round corners here on the bottom, but it's fine. Settings screen. You can see everything. Probably we need some kind of... Why it is so high actually here? No, it's correct, because we have home bar here, so here it should go a little bit down, and then we will be fine. Okay, that's one thing. That's about it. And this screen actually looks fine here. Start, stop, kind of works. Exercise screen. Oh, this one is a bit broken, but oh, it works, but just looks horribly bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my gosh, that background basically is broken. Okay, what else? Perhaps that's it. This screen doesn't look good, but why don't I see history records? Let's do a few more start, stop, start, stop. Hello, coffee. Oh, where is history? What the hell? What? What the hell? Why? I had that issue, but I just fixed it. What? Okay, feature. Which one that? How many apps have you deployed to the App Store? Not so many. My own apps. Not so many. I don't know, because it's kind of tricky metric. You can deploy a lot of apps if you will keep them simple. Or you can, I don't know, if you are building next to Instagram, that will be one app and one and done, right? Oh, that's wrong project. So this one, but that is not another kind of, let's switch profiles. This one is customers app. So about 4 customers apps which are not in my profile. Basically different customer apps, different customer profiles. My own apps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I would say 13 apps. My own plus 4 or 5 customer apps, so about 20 apps. Can you play some hardcodes for men? No, because probably that will be not non-royalty free music, and I will have that copyright striked on the channel, so I will not like to have that. So what the hell? What's happened here? I'm pretty sure I fixed that in this commit, and why do not I oh, I didn't. How? How and why? Hey, code lies. Daniel, I was today on Twitch for 11-hour stream. How dare you? Really? Exactly, yeah, completely moved. Twitch. That's funny, yeah. Check out creator dashboard. Insights, stream summary, Friday, October 7, 11 hours, 2 minutes. Yeah, that's funny, right? Oh, probably I should publish that video, yeah. For some reason, Twitch would like to keep them unpublished. I was on, yeah, it is already, I'm already streaming. How many hours I'm here? 1 hour? Yes. So I'm 1.5 hours. I'm on stream today for 12.5 hours already. Trevor, yeah, M7 monitor is surprisingly good. I had one claim for that monitor and one kind of con, which I kind of also mentioned in my review. That was just that brightness of the monitor. That's it. Otherwise, it's perfect. So I don't know why don't we have that save data here? We should have it. It is not there. Let's add it. Interesting strategy. Yes, I kind of I'm keeping Twitch for co-working streams. Basically on Twitch quite often I'm just working without sharing my screen, just hanging out and yeah, working on my own and have a chat in the breaks. On YouTube streams that is more like sometimes that is just programming when I'm sharing screens, and sometimes that is when I'm doing something else. Building keyboards, chatting, have a chat on some specific topic, freelancing for example, and so on and so on. So it's yeah, kind of separate, I don't know, Twitch and YouTube both are kind of good tools for content creation, and I'm not dropping one or another. I'm kind of have different content for different platforms. Some creators do dual stream. You are not allowed to do dual stream if you are Twitch affiliate or Twitch partner. That is not allowed to do. Where did you learn Swift or mobile app development? Oh, dude, I learned Swift back in 2014. Those resources doesn't matter. If you are curious what resources I am still using today and recommending for others, let's see if I have links working here. Those links should be in the stream description. Probably bot will wake up. Yeah, here it is. And here are a few kind of links what I kind of like. Probably those are halfways broken, but anyways, you can go to there. I will suggest to go with that hacking with Swift, 100 days of Swift UI or SwiftUI kit, whatever you prefer to learn. That is resource available for free and very good, yeah. Yeah, Twitch is kind of getting more and more strange every month. Same face. No. I don't know. Why should I stream? Why should I save my Realm objects if I can't save data directly in the Realm database? Previews are, yeah, sometimes previews are a bit slow, but that is better than no previews, yeah. SwiftUI is getting better every year, and today I think it is now doped that you should go all in SwiftUI. That's my kind of... That's how it looks for me. Okay, basically that exercise view is broken, so I kind of how to fix the screens for iPhone 8 and iPhone 7. I'm not sure if I will do that today. Okay, here we have our test results. I'm pretty sure I did changes here. What's happened with that? Where is that branch? Oh fuck, I deleted that already. Okay, whatever. That is just one-liner, no problem to add that back. That's just kind of strange how I lost that change. App did launch and app did enter background. Okay, yeah, good to know. Yeah, clear. Usually I store my realm objects on enter background and load them on enter foreground. Yeah, I got that, but I don't need, because I have kind of clear case when I have to save them. Basically when we are stop kind of exercise, that is kind of end of timer. When we are stopping timer, then we are just saving result. That's it. I don't need to save those objects on going in the background. Yeah, I did similar thing for core data. Perhaps I'm doing that in my other fasting tracker application. I did something with that when you're kind of going in the background. Or I saved timers. Probably I saved timers, yeah, that's kind of different thing, but yeah. And when I'm going back on foreground, I don't need to save that again because I'm reading that in this screen. Basically when I'm opening history screen, on opening the screen I have to read realm data and show it on screen, and that's it. So yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, but yeah, that makes sense, yeah. In this application, that is just not needed at all. So when I'm hitting this stop on exercise, then I should save realm object in the memory. And when I'm opening history screen, here we have our objects. I'm just fetching those on the opening. Playlist link unlikely will work for you if you are not epidemic sound user. Let's see if I can share it. Probably there is no link. Oh, actually this should work. Yeah, this should work. But I doubt that will work for you if you don't have epidemic sound account. Yeah, I see. You have a little bit different use case, probably. I do not care about going in the background, but I care for different kind of things. I care about, for example, if you are in the training in the middle of that, and no application is going in the background. I should know what was kind of start and end time of the timer, to update the progress accordingly when I am opening application. And that's happening here, as you may see. And for that, yeah, I have to handle that, but just for that in this application. Wait a minute, why it is still navigation link? Something is broken here. Hey Brian, how many sleep hours I'm getting? I'll say 6 to 7, something like that. Sometimes 5, but average is 6. Yeah, you're welcome, Bobby. Yeah, Coffee, that is kind of different between different projects and so on, but if you know when you should save and read the data, that's kind of better for you. Basically, you really know when and what you are saving for what reasons, and when you are kind of reading that and stuff like that. What's happening actually with that? I don't like how that branch looks now. It kind of feels that I messed up something. Develop got pushes, yeah, okay. No, not that. Okay, pull requests. Closed. I usually use some state architecture where I find it's good to always try to remind the state. Agree. In my case, I just I have very simple model, and currently I'm handling very few objects in it. Where are my models? Too many models. I should reorganize that little bit. Model, realm, training program manager, no, model, yeah, this one. Basically, I have just few variables here in the model. Basically, I'm kind of caring about is training started or not. Selected training, and I should select a tab, maybe save in model as well, but currently I'm saving that in the app defaults. So open a tab, of course, will be saved. If you're closing application and opening it again, you will be in the same tab where you were. Those are those few kind of states what I care about in this application. Also, I care if the training is started or not. We have that in this model, which is kind of selected training, last selected training, and yeah, that's it. I'm also working on small app using Flutter right now and watching your stream at the same time. Oh, nice. Yeah, just let's work together. Yeah. Do you use Fabricator for managing tasks? Fabricator? No, I do not use Fabricator. I don't know what is that. I'm using OmniFocus, Things. I'm using GitHub projects. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, hell, here it is. So, perhaps I made this branch? From what? It is from develop. Oh, okay. Develop didn't fetch changes. Okay. Clear. All good. All good. I made new branch from develop without fetching changes. So this probably means that it's almost time to go to sleep. iPhone says support. Let's go back. Let's bring develop changes here. Okay. Good. I was already thinking that I'm crazy. Oh, thank you for super chat. Banana, yeah. Thank you, yeah, for super chat. For banana, yeah. That will go to the coffee, not to the banana, but thank you, yeah. What languages should you know before you can start with Swift? English, that's it. Only English. If you want to build mobile applications for iOS platform, just start with Swift and that's it. You don't need any languages to learn before. And seems that you already know English. Expensive banana. Yeah, perhaps. Depends where you are. If you are in Japan, that could be relatively cheap. Fruits are crazy expensive in Japan. You will be surprised if you don't know those prices, what they have, yeah. Are you building these forms scratch or just some bug fixing? Forms. Which forms? If you are talking about user interface in the application, that is all kind of just from scratch, custom development. Divan experts. Hello, Lavakar. Hey. Yeah, very cheap coffee. But if it is home espresso, then it is kind of okay. I don't have my espresso cup around anymore. Yeah, cheap beer or decent coffee. Coffee is €5 in my capital. Stockholm? Is it Stockholm? Then yeah. Stockholm is kind of pricey city, more expensive than Riga. Hey Andris, Lavakar. Does this app store data locally or it is synced with CloudKit or some other backend? CloudKit is kind of in my mind, in the upcoming releases and so on, but currently it is not yet. Currently I'm using the Elm database for data storage. Detective Cyrus, yeah, exactly. I was working for company which has headquarters in Stockholm, and I was flying to Stockholm quite often. And yeah, of course I don't remember prices for coffee, but I know that it is a bit more expensive than Riga, and I see currency on your super chat. It's kind of easy, right? Just 1 + 1. Okay, let's try if it works, just to check. Are we good? Let's go to 0 to see if I have that special offer. Hello from Dominican Republic. Oh, nice. I'm 32 years old and just starting learning iOS development. Good for you. I started in my late 30s. Yeah, Stockholm is a nice city. I really like it. I was flying to Stockholm quite a lot back in my corporate. Oh yeah, this is actually a nice example what you said on disappear, that we should save. And going to the background, we should save the data, because if I will kill application now back home, that will be not saved. But if I will switch screens, the value will be saved. That's actually a really good kind of use case for that. Yeah, Stockholm, I like it. I was flying almost once in a month to Stockholm for quite a long time. And it was fine, and it was fine to work with guys from Sweden. I really enjoyed that. A bit missing that, but that company was bought by Verifone and by a US company and whatever. It wasn't so fun anymore. There was a point group in Sweden, basically all the payment devices, all that stuff. But yeah, then it was bought by Verifone company from US, and that wasn't so fun anymore to work for them. What are famous places to visit in Riga? Central Market is kind of interesting place, one of the biggest markets, open markets in Europe. What else? Old Town, of course. What else? Exactly in Riga. Yeah, I will say Old Town, Central Market, and yeah, that's everything kind of around the Old Town, and you will, yeah, that will be interesting, yeah. Is your app live currently? Yes, it is. How I market it on my Twitch and YouTube live streams, in my videos, and that is about it. And App Store optimization. Got my first Mac today, so we're after whole life in Windows. Yeah, it is. I still remember. Yeah. Yeah. When I got first Mac, first few weeks were kind of, I was on doped. I didn't like that. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. I really like it. Those business trips kind of ruined Stockholm a little bit for me, because I never ever had there for kind of just for travel trip. I probably should go someday maybe, but yeah. Do you ever consider pay marketing like Facebook, App Store, Google? Not really, because those marketing expenses can become very pricey very fast, and basically you have to keep an eye on how much you are spending on marketing and how much you are getting back. All that stuff is kind of, you have to put a lot of effort in that. So I'm not saying not, but I don't have any kind of specific plans for that. Okay, so now it's working correctly. Do you remember the day when you decided to go full-time on iOS Dev? Was it scary? Oh, I remember, kind of. Was that scary? Yeah, of course. Because, I was in my late 30s already. I already had 2 kids, wife, basically family responsibilities, all that stuff. And I was switching from full-time corporate job with regular revenue and so on to freelancing. Yeah, that was kind of scary. But at that time, I started my freelancing on the side from full-time job, and I dropped my full-time job when I saw that I already have more freelance projects than I can handle in parallel with full-time job. And that switching period was kind of hard, because I was working all the weekends, all the nights on learning programming and freelancing, and days on full-time job as product manager. And yeah, that was kind of a bit tough time, maybe about a year. kind of heads down, just working all the time. But yeah, the switching that wasn't kind of jumping in total unknown, that was jumping into the I know that I had two ongoing freelance contracts. One was project for about I don't remember how much exactly, 5 or 6k euros, and I was thinking that I will finish that project in about 2 months, something like that. And I had one ongoing contract for part-time freelance job. I didn't know how good or well or long that will go, but that sorted out, that was working out very well. I was working on that part-time job for part-time freelance project for about 4 years, something like that. That was part-time freelancing project, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, it worth it, yeah. No regrets at all. Now I am working on things that I like to do, and I'm earning more than back in my corporate senior management job, yeah. At what time I'm going to sleep? Usually I'm going to sleep at about 10 at night, 10 to 12 at night, and I'm waking up at 6. Now it is 1 at night. Basically I'm already over my regular sleep time for at least an hour. And but tomorrow I will just sleep a little bit longer, maybe until 7 or 8, because it's Saturday tomorrow. Why didn't I go with native core data? Because this application is, here is one of the first screens of this app, and this is from 2016. Basically this application was developed back in 2016, and back in 2016 core data was first thing. It was very rough ride with core data. And secondly, I was kind of very beginner in iOS development, and Realm, even today, is way more simple, has way more simple syntax and easier to handle it. But back in 2016, yeah, Realm was the same like it is today, from point of simplicity, but core data was just horrible mess. Basically that's. That is my reason. And back in 2016 I did one project with core data, another project with Realm, and both were working. Core data project was working as well. I got that working, I was able to save data and all that stuff, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy working on that project. So that's why I decided to go with Realm. Currently for this project I'm thinking that maybe I will switch to core data just to have CloudKit synchronization just kind of for free. Yeah, Coffee also prefer Realm. Yeah, Realm syntax is way more, it's just much easier. HQ, are you just kidding? What's the benefit of using Realm? I just answered that question. Yeah, good night, Thomas. I'm just wrapping up now as well. So this user interface I have to spend, I don't know, at least a few hours to making it look clean. Not okay, but good. So I will leave that for tomorrow. Basically, I see it's not huge, but I have to make some offsets, maybe something else, and do proper testing, stuff like that. So I will leave that for tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, core data looks like very, I don't know, it was built back in Objective-C times, and it still looks like more suited for Objective-C than to Swift and SwiftUI. core data is kind of meh. And I was kind of waiting that Apple will release anytime soon some kind of wrapper for core data in SwiftUI, but that still didn't happen. They added user defaults wrapper in SwiftUI, right? So we had that, what was that, app storage? I guess it was app storage. I'm not using it in this project, but that was something like that. Basically app storage variable, and you're just reading and saving data from that app storage variable, and that is reading and saving that behind the scenes into the user defaults. And I was thinking that not exactly like that, but some kind of wrapper for core data will come to the SwiftUI. Still didn't happen. Yeah, core data UI, something like that, exactly. So maybe next year, maybe iOS 17. I think that eventually that should come. It is already kind of well needed. We are waiting for it for a while already for that. I think that will come someday soon. But yeah, exactly when. Didn't happen this year, maybe next year. Fingers crossed. I would like to have some kind of better way to work with that. Okay, it is already 1 o'clock here. It's about time to wrap up and go to sleep, because I will keep working on that. I will finish. Basically, I need to fix that user interface for screens with home button. Basically, that is iPhone 8, iPhone SE, and that will be it. Then I can submit this update. This is a relatively big update for the app. I will be ready to submit this update to the App Store and hope for the best, yeah. Any new language in your learning list? No, Omar. That is kind of... I had that mindset when I was very beginner as well. I was thinking that I should learn more and more languages. That is just not true. You should master one language and you can be fine with that. You don't need to learn new languages all the time. You can be fine with one language, and when you will need to learn something, then you can learn that. There is no reason to learn something just for learning. Okay, yeah, that was my last TED talk for tonight. Yeah, good night all, and yeah, good night coffee. Bye bye.